Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, my name is Alex and I post 3 beauty related videos every single week. So if those are the types of videos you like to watch, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell and you're notified every single time that I upload. Now, I know the makeup I've got on at the minute is very extra, but guys, it's a Christmas tutorial, it has to be extra. So I have used all drugstore products in this video, I believe. I just realised barring 2, which is really annoying. But nevertheless, the majority of this is drugstore. The only 2 things that are not drugstore is lashes and setting spray. So everything else is affordable and what you can get at the drugstore. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So the first step in this Christmas tutorial routine, I'm going to prime. For primer, I have the MUA Pro Base Banana Blur Primer. It has a mattifying finish, so I've been loving this recently. I keep reaching for it again and again, so I am very excited to use it again. I don't actually use primer a lot, but when I do, these are the types of primers I reach for because I do have large pores and it's very annoying. And also this smells like artificial banana, or it's quite a sweet banana, it's not a full banana scent. This for the mirror, sneak peek for what palette we're using today. So for foundation today, I am going to be taking the Revolution Matte Base Pore Blurring Full Coverage Foundation in the shade, just dropped it, F3. I love this foundation. This is a brand new one. I just finished my other one the other day and I already had a backup, so loving my life. Next for concealer, I'm taking the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. You guys know I've been loving this concealer again recently. It's just come back into my collection and I freaking love it. So we're going to apply this on the usual areas, under the eyes, across the nose, on any blemishes and on the forehead. For powder, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. This is probably one of the best loose powders I've tried from the drugstore. I don't actually like the Revolution one, but I keep reaching for this one, so it is really good. It can be a little bit drying, but that's nothing a setting spray can't fix. So I'm going to apply this all over my face. Next for bronzer, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer in the shade Golden Gal. I love this bronzer because it has a satin finish. It's not completely matte. I don't like shimmery bronzers, but ones that are satin I can get on board with. So I'm going to take this, and as you guys know, if you see my videos, I do put bronzer all over my face. You see a lot of people doing it just here, but I personally that's what I see contour for. If I apply bronzer all over the face, and then it makes me look more tanned than I actually am. For contour, I'm going to take the Sleek Faceform Contouring and Blush Palette. This is in the shade Fair, and we're literally just going to be using the contour shade inside. Okay, I think a bit too much contour on, but never mind. For highlighter, I'm going to be taking my absolute holy grail. This is the Revolution Exo highlighter palette. This is amazing. I'll obviously put all the prices on screen of everything as well, and because this is all drugstore, it's all very affordable. So the shade I'm going to be taking today is this one. I'm pointing at, is this one. It's more of the goldy type highlighter, and I thought because we're doing a Christmas theme tutorial, it needs to be gold, doesn't it? So I'm going to take this on the brush. This is not a shade that I use normally, because it is a little bit on the darker side, but we're going to use it today. Look at that, man. Honestly, if you've not tried this palette yet, I don't know why, but you need to go out and buy it. It's literally £8, so affordable, and it's just, without a doubt, the most blinding highlighters ever. Some of them are baked, which is even more pigmented. I have suggested to them that they need to come out with a baked highlighter palette because their formula is just unreal. I'm going to take it up over my eyebrows as well because this is Christmas and it needs to be very dewy. So for blush, I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Vintage Rouge or Rouge Vintage. This is my favourite blush ever. I do like the Revolution ones, but I do keep reaching for this every single day. It's just such a beautiful nudie pinky shade. I just love it. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, next for brows, I'm taking the Revolution brow pencil. This is in the shade Light One. It's just their bog standard pencil. I'm just going to fill my brows in a little bit. I had my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't actually need to do too much with them. But someone asked me to do a brow tutorial. There would be literally no point. I've got 80% of my brows already because they're fake initially, so there would be no point. I would love to do a brow tutorial, but it's just not something I would be the best for. You're better off going to someone that has like natural brows and then does them full from nothing, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but you can see how I do them right now. Okay, they are not the best brows I've ever done in my life, but we're going to move on. So now it's time for the exciting part. It's time for the eye look, and as you may have seen as what I'm using for my mirror for this video, we're going to be using the Revolution Pro All That Glistens Luxe Shadow Palette. So this is what the packaging looks like. It is beautiful, and this is what the inside looks like. So you have your mattes, you have a couple of shimmers, but you have 6 glitters in there. And yes, we are going to be using a glitter today. It's Christmas, you've got to use a glitter. I've sort of got an idea in my head of what I want to do. I may need to dive into another Revolution palette, but I'll get into that in a second. So without further ado, let's jump on into the eye look. So my plan for today is to do a green cut crease with a gold lid and then red underneath the eyes. So let's just get started. I am first going to put a base down. I have just got, I don't know if you see my Black Friday sale haul, but I was waiting for the P. Louise base to turn up. I now have it, so I'm going to put this down first. I have mine in the shade Rumour 1. I don't think there was 2 on the website. I feel like 2 would have been a little bit more of a better shade for me, but still it's a really pale base, so the colours pop on your lid. So I'm just going to apply this quickly. Okay, now we've got our base down, we can now jump into the look. Can you see how I mean? It's quite pale, but it means the colour will pop, so I'm not completely mad about it. So the first colour we are going to take is the colour Storm. Now it is a shimmer, but I'm thinking if I take a tiny bit of it and like tap it off, the shimmer sort of won't show through, even though I think it is. But once I cover it, it should be fine. Oh, and I didn't set the base, by the way. I left it wet. Okay, and on top of that, I'm going to take the shade Yelled here, which is a really dark green, I believe. I bloody hope so. And I'm going to put that on top of that shade. Okay, my camera stopped recording, but don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It's all good. So I'm now going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the shade here called Glitch, and I'm going to blend the green out at the top slightly, because there's a little bit of a harsh line. And I'm going to go back in with that shade Storm. I'm literally going to take the tiniest amount, and I'm going to blend that on top of where I just blended that. Okay, so I've blended the green out more. I'm now going to go back in, where did I just put it? The P. Louise base, and I'm just going to put a small amount on my hand, and we're now going to cut the crease. I may be able to show you this on camera. If not, then I'll be right back, but I'll see if I can try and show you how I do it. I literally take like a really tiny brush. This is the Real Techniques accent brush, and it's just a small rounded brush like this, and then I just take a little bit of product at a time, and I work from the inner corner out. So I literally just start by making a line right here, and I slowly tap my brush upwards like this to create the cut crease. I'm going to see if this shade works. So there's a shade called Based in the palette, which is like more of a cream, and I'm going to put this on top of where I put the cut crease. See if that does anything. Okay, it's definitely lightening it. I can't use it with a brush though. I'm patting it in with my finger. Okay, now I have sort of lightened the base a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Revolution Ruby palette. I have a whole video on this. I will either link it in the cards or down below. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this gold shimmer down here called Heartthrob, and I'm gonna lay that down before I put the glitter on top, just because I've had bad experience with putting glitter on top of my lid straight away. It does sting and give me an allergic reaction, but I believe that's because they're pigments. And number 7, the gold, which I want to use, is it number 7? Yeah, called Gilt, is a pigment. So I'm going to lay a gold shimmer down, and then I'm going to put the glitter on top. Actually, I'm going to go in with Kisses, which is this gold here, as it's a little bit more pigmented than that. Okay, so I've really roughly done the gold cut crease using that shimmer. I'm now just going to take a little bit of the NYX glitter glue on a brush, and I'm very lightly going to dab that all over. And now I'm going to take the shade Gilt, which is this gold shimmer here, gold glitter should I say. Okay, so now we've got the gold glitter on. I'm now going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to firstly take this shade Burst here, which is more of a like orangey red, and I may have to go in with the Ruby palette to get another sort of red shade. Oh, and I did get fallout from that glitter, but that was expected. Yeah, and I'm going to go in with the Ruby palette, and I'm going to take the shade Flirt here, which is more red than that is. And then while I've got this palette open, I'm going to take the shade Sassy, which is that pale shade there, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Right, so that is the eye makeup complete. I'm going to go put on some lashes and mascara, and I'll be right back. So the eyes are now complete, and the lashes I used are Unicorn Cosmetics Lemon Meringue. These aren't technically the most affordable lashes, but I needed a dramatic lash with this look. It would have looked a bit silly with a natural lash, so I put dramatic lashes on. They are £10, so they are still kind of affordable. It's just up to you whether you'd spend £10 on lashes. For mascara, my lower lash line, I used the Maybelline Lash Sensational Richest Black. Okay guys, we are almost done. We've just got the lips and the setting spray to use. So for lips, I thought this is a Christmas tutorial, you have to do a red lip. So I'm going to put a lip liner on first. This is just the Revolution lip liner in Regal, which is a red lip liner. For lipstick, I'm going to take the Revolution Pro lipstick in the shade Controversy, which is a bright red lipstick. I'm very excited. Okay, that shade is more of a pinky red. You let me know if you think that goes. I can't be bothered to go and get a different lipstick, take this off and reapply a new lipstick, so we're just going to go with it. I don't think it does go. I think if it was a little bit more red, it would have suited a little bit more, but what can you do, guys? I cannot be bothered to go and get a new lipstick. So the final step in this makeup tutorial is the setting spray. So we have this one by KANDI Cosmetics. It looks a bit rank, but you shake it up and it's a really lovely glow up mist, so I'm very excited to try this. I got this in last month's Glossy Box, I believe. If just show you up close, that's what it looks like. It's so beautiful. I'm not going to put too much of this on because it is quite shimmery and I don't want to put loads on. So let's go ahead. Very scared. I just saw the glitter pop out. Oh god. Literally put the tiniest amount on, like 2 sprigs. Okay, that's actually not too bad, but I was scared to put more on. So guys, this is my Christmas makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think. I know this is so extra and so out there, but you've got to do it at Christmas. That is what Christmas is all about. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below. Also put the notification bell on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!